What is that training like? Because, every now and again something does go wrong. We can't talk about any specific cases, but it always comes up, doesn't it? Are officers trained enough for this job? I mean, after all, ultimately, you're willing to pull a trigger, you're willing to kill somebody if you have to, if you sense that they're putting your life in danger or the life of a member of the public. So how much training do you do before somebody says, here's a gun, off you go?
It all depends on the level of firearms officer that you are. So in this country, we've got 3 levels. You've got AFO, which is Authorised Firearms Officer, ARV, Armed Response Officer, and you have CTSFO, which is a Counter-Terrorist Specialist Firearms Officer. That sort of initial training course for the AFO can be anything from around 3 to 5 weeks, depending on the types of weaponry they'll carry, they're going to use. And that level is to do with something like the diplomatic protection, where you might see them standing outside Parliament or number 10. You've got surveillance officers and you've got protection officers who might be dealing with royalty or members of Parliament. You've then got the armed response vehicles, which is what I was based on for a long time, that deal with all the spontaneous calls from members of the public saying there's someone acting in a way with a firearm that needs to be dealt with quickly and professionally to neutralise the threat. You then have the CTSFOs, the Counter-Terrorist Specialist Firearms Officers, who are there to do with the high-level counter-terror threats, the high-level organised crime that requires more planning and interventions because they have the time and better kit and equipment to deal with it. So it's quite varied. The ARV training course can be from, again, about 12 weeks minimum, going on to the CTSFO course. That can be an additional 3 to 4 months, depending on the portions of the training they do. There's a set schedule of how much training they need to do, and depending on the facilities, the number of people on the course, and how quickly people progress will determine the overall length. So the schedule is set by the College of Precinct, it's approved, and it's really good. And at any point you're being continually assessed to make sure that you pass the level that you're required to, so that when you finish the course, your colleagues and you know that you're ready to deal with the many incidents that will face you.